now I'm hopping on this beat. Yeah. Kona on this beat, Sam took off my socks and showed him my feet. Flow so
You already know why you're here, right? Listen, I don't think I need to explain much. Okay, yeah, it's obvious. Okay, so when did you meet Sydney? 2 days ago. When did you start dating her? I think it was a day later. So about 1 day ago, you started dating Sydney. Well, now I'm gonna just get this straight because you may be confused. Rin and Sydney have been dating for about a week now. So you've basically been like hook, line, sinker, you know? What was going through your mind when you so you know how you met her like 2 days ago? It's really weird for you to date someone that you've met like 2 days ago and then ask her out on like the first, like after the first day y'all met. Wouldn't you agree? You would agree? Okay. So we all morally agree that it's weird for you to date around like the second or first day that you've met, okay? Okay, we all morally agree that. Now, if you could, Sydney, could you share your screen with like all your DMs with Kona? And Kona, please don't. Yeah, I know that. That's very good of you. You learned from your mistakes. You didn't make any sexual or make weird jokes. Very good of you. You're learning from your past experiences. So let's start from the very beginning. Kona, I got a question. Do you think Sydney knew about your past experiences with women? You don't know. Okay, so first of all, I just want to ask this, Kona. Where did you and Sydney meet? Like, was it just like first in DMs, or was it just like first in a server and then y'all brought it to DMs? DMs? Okay, it was DMs first. So, wait, Kona. I know I'm like kind of persisting on this like 1 day thing. I know it's kind of weird that I'm doing that. But what was going through your head? Like, why did you want to date her on the first day? He defended? Why? What was going through your mind when you first asked out Sydney? Thinking of her either saying yes or no to me asking her out. So you just kind of took your chances on the first day, which is very weird.
Why are you lying that you didn't emotionally abuse me when you had clearly I meant like that you didn't? Also, he's lying because Sydney said she heard what I said.
Because I didn't want to admit that, since I felt pretty guilty about it and I didn't want to see myself like that. So I'm gonna ask you this. So you didn't want to see yourself like that, or you didn't want other people to see you like that?
He didn't want to see other people like that. It's obvious. He's gonna lie again and say that he didn't want himself.
Kona, I hate to kind of admit it, but you've done this to, what, 2 girls already? Do the same thing to 2 women already, Scar and Star. I'm pretty sure if you didn't want to see yourself like that, you wouldn't do the same to Stario. I didn't emotionally abuse Scar, I just said we were done. Yes, no, I never said you emotionally abused Scar, I'm just saying.
I
don't really see myself as an emotionally, as a groomer or an emotional abuser, and I still thinking calling me a groomer was too far. But, Kona, here, let me give you a definition of groomer, okay? If that's okay. Someone who grooms a minor for exploitation and especially for non-consensual sexual activity. Basically, not a pedophile. You're not a pedophile, I can say that. But you are a groomer, since you have done that. You have said sexual jokes to the Scar unconsensually. And assuming by her threat about you, I'd have to say that I don't think she took too kindly to your joke, man. Even Opinus vouched for me and said it was too far. Well, listen, Kona, one person vouches for you. That doesn't mean everyone vouches for you. You could have a room full of your fans, man, and they will not call you a groomer or an emotional abuser. But who is that to say about every other person in the world? Okay, so Kona, you want to continue with the DMs with Sinai? Okay, you have a question? Go ahead. Because Kona, we wanted to see if you would do your same mistake. It's simple, Kona. You've done this to 2 women already. We want to see if you want to do the 3rd one. That'd be your 3rd strikeout. You've been gone. 3 consecutive calls. At Sydney, can I ask you something? Okay. I know that we recently became friends, but can we date? Sure. You sleeping? Nah. I'm right now making a response video to the video Scar is promoting. Oh, that's kind of alleged. Hold up, you might want to take a screenshot of that. You never said the exposed video on you. You only said the response video to the video Scar is promoting, which is extremely vague. Okay, got you. So Rain was kind of directing you here, okay. Money, what do you look like? I'll send a pic, don't leak because I don't want to get doxxed. I will. Okay. You think my lips are nice? I'll blur this. They are nice. I wish we can kiss. So, Kona, I'm just gonna start off by saying you were very wrong here. You were extremely fucking, I know it's low quality, I don't know why, but you were extremely vague and you didn't really say what video was being promoted. It was the video Casket made on Kona. Me, Casket, and Zeke made on Kona. I don't think about going in extreme detail, I just mentioned it casually. You didn't really mention it casually. You mentioned it as like if you were trying to get around saying it. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, if I'm dating someone, right, you have to be extremely honest with them, Kona. I think it's pretty problematic. You weren't being totally honest with Sydney here about what video you were mentioning. And it's also nice to know you're making a response video, since I want to hear your responses to all of my claims, all of me, Casket, and Zeke's claims. When I said that Scar was promoting it, it's debatable. But all I'm gonna say is, personally, I do think it's extremely kind of weird how you walked around that shit. It's extremely fucking weird. And Sydney made me broke character. Fuck you for making me do that. Who knows? I might make maybe not really a part 2, maybe just like a short little 2-minute video, 1-minute video, explaining what went on here in this VC. But I'm not using you for content. I'm using what you've been doing as content. See, this is a little thing called exposing content, or commentary content, if you will.
Put your money where your mouth at. Put your money where your mouth at. Put your money where your mouth at. Where your cart, where your jewelry, where your house at. She tryna give me out some cheese, that's a mouse trap.